Today, we're counting down the top 10 Caribbean first-time moments at the World Athletics Championships. Join us as we celebrate the incredible achievements and historic breakthroughs of Caribbean athletes on the global stage. From jaw-dropping records to unforgettable triumphs, get ready to relive some of the most unforgettable moments in athletics history. Let's dive in. Track and field is a sport that brings people together from all walks of life, just like cricket, and the Caribbean region is known for dominating both on the track and in the field. With events such as the Olympics, Commonwealth Games, World Indoor Championships, and the World Outdoor Championships, they give athletes the opportunity to compete while representing their countries to the best of their ability. World Athletics is the main governing body for track and field and is known for hosting the World Championships. The World Athletics Championships began in 1983 and was held every 4 years until 1991, when they decided to make the event be held every 2 years. Since its inception, Caribbean athletes such as Usain Bolt, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Shawnee Miller-Uibo, Avard Moncoeur, Felix Sanchez, Kim Collins, and a whole lot more athletes were able to dominate the meet on a consistent basis. The Caribbean is known for its historic and record-breaking performances throughout the 40 years of the World Athletics Championships. In this feature, we will be looking at the top 10 Caribbean first-time performances at the World Athletics Championships. Number 10. Kim Collins wins the 100 meters at the 2003 Paris World Championships. The Caribbean is known for having some of the world's fastest male sprinters. But before the likes of Hazley Crawford, Donald Quarry, Usain Bolt, Asafa Powell, Johan Blake, and Richard Thompson, there was Kim Collins of St. Kitts and Nevis. At the 2003 Paris World Championships, the men's 100 meters was shaping up to be the then world record holder Tim Montgomery of the United States versus the rest of the field. Kim Collins entered the 100 meters final as the slowest athlete, which led him to get lane 1. But when the gun struck, Collins focused on himself as he was running blindly. Collins ran quite a gutsy race with a dip at the line to win in 10.07 seconds and become the first Caribbean man to earn gold in the 100 meters at the World Championships.
Away cleanly the first time. Bernard Williams gets a good start. So does Tim Montgomery. Here comes Dwayne Chambers. It's Dwayne Chambers moving to the front and the outside. It is Campbell coming through, and on the inside it is Brown coming strong at the finish.
Darrell Brown of Trinidad and Tobago was second to rule out a Caribbean Quinella. Number 9. Denia Caballero wins the hammer at the 2015 Beijing World Championships. The hammer throw is an event in track and field that oftentimes goes unnoticed. But at the 2015 Beijing World Championships, Cuba's Denia Caballero brought light to the event. Having entered the World Championships with the world-leading throw of 70.65 meters, it made Caballero the slight favorite to take the gold. During the hammer throw competition, Denia Caballero led from the start with the gold medal winning throw of 69.28 meters to make her the first Caribbean woman to win gold in the hammer throw at the World Championships.
Denia Caballero of Cuba. Oh, good speed, good control. Oh, she falls over, but she's got it released well, and it's very close to 70 meters.
Number 8. Ryan Braithwaite wins the 110 meters hurdles at the 2009 Berlin World Championships. The men's 110 meters hurdles were often dominated by the United States and Great Britain during the 80s and 90s. But the 2000s saw athletes from China and the Caribbean begin adding their own dominance to the event. At the Berlin 2009 World Championships, Terence Trammell of the United States entered the 110 meters hurdles as the clear favorite, even though Ryan Braithwaite of Barbados was doing well throughout the rounds. In the final, Ryan Braithwaite ran a strategic race as he was with Terence Trammell from the start and timed his dip at the line. Braithwaite crossed the line in a national record of 13.14 seconds to become the first Caribbean athlete to win the 110 meters hurdles at the World Championships. Number 7. Anna Quirot wins the 800 meters at the 1995 Gothenburg World Championships. Cuba's Anna Quirot is known famously for being the first woman to run a sub-50 seconds 400 meters and a sub-2 minutes 800 meters. However, Quirot's proudest moment came in the 800 meters at the 1995 Gothenburg World Championships. After years of trying, it came down to one tactical 800 meters race as Anna Quirot fought from start to finish and crossed the line in 1 minute 56.11 seconds to become the first Caribbean woman to earn gold in the 800 meters at the World Championships. Number 6. Tonique Williams wins the 400 meters at the 2005 Helsinki World Championships. Tonique Williams of the Bahamas became a pioneer for Caribbean women's 400 meters running. She became the first Caribbean woman to win the 400 meters at the Olympics when she did so at the 2004 Athens World Olympics. A year later, in soaking rain in Helsinki, Williams aimed to create history once more in the 400 meters. Despite the conditions not being ideal for racing, she was determined to win the 400 meters. She ran a tactical race and passed her chief competitor, Jamaican-born American athlete Sanya Richards, off the curve and crossed the line in 49.55 seconds to take the win. She also became the first Caribbean woman to win the 400 meters at the World Championships. Number 5. Felix Sanchez wins the 400 meters hurdles at the 2001 Edomonton World Championships. Dominican Republic's Felix Sanchez is known as one of the greatest 400 meters hurdlers of all time. After dominating the collegiate circuit while competing for the University of South Carolina, Sanchez was determined to make a name for himself on the world stage. At the 2001 Edomonton World Championships, he ran comfortably throughout the rounds and saved his best for the final. In the final, he got a lot of competition from Italy's Fabrizio Mori, but Felix Sanchez ran with him to the finish to win with 47.49 seconds and become the first Caribbean man to win the 400 meters hurdles at the World Championships. Number 4. Anderson Peters wins the Javelin at the Doha 2019 World Championships. After having a perfect collegiate season by being undefeated in all of his competitions, Grenada's Anderson Peters entered the Javelin at the 2019 Doha World Championships with the intention of creating history in the Javelin. Peters placed second in the qualifying round, but was determined to leave Doha with gold. He began the competition leading with the gold medal winning mark of 86.89 meters and was the only athlete to take all of his 6 attempts in the Javelin.
Here's Anderson Peters meanwhile in the men's Javelin.
Yeah, so far Peters is still winning thanks to his...
In the end, Anderson Peters mounted the top of the podium and became the first Caribbean man to win the Javelin at the World Championships. 3 years later, he defended his title at the 2022 Eugene World Championships. Number 3. Melaine Walker wins the 400 meters hurdles at the Berlin 2009 World Championships. Before the likes of Delilah Muhammad, Sydney McLaughlin-Levroni, and Femke Bol in the 400 meters hurdles, there was Jamaica's Melaine Walker who dominated the 400 meters hurdles. The Berlin 2009 World Championships was quite special for Melaine Walker. She ran an aggressive 400 meters hurdles final to cross the line in a championship record of 52.42 seconds to become the first Caribbean woman to win the 400 meters hurdles at the World Championships. Number 2. Javier Sotomayor wins the high jump at the 1993 Stuttgart World Championships. Cuba's Javier Sotomayor can be described as the Superman of the high jump. After doing 2.45 meters to break his own world record in Salamanca, Spain earlier that summer, Javier Sotomayor entered the high jump as the clear favorite to win at the 1993 Stuttgart World Championships. Throughout the competition, Sotomayor was focused but was having fun. His best clearance ended up being a championship record mark of 2.40 meters to win the competition and become the first Caribbean athlete to win the high jump at the World Championships. Number 1. Merlene Ottey wins the 200 meters at the 1993 Stuttgart World Championships. Merlene Ottey of Jamaica is known for being the pioneer for Caribbean women's track and field. She was earning mostly bronze medals at the World Championships. However, at the 1993 Stuttgart World Championships, Ottey was determined to destroy that narrative. She took silver in a very controversial 100 meters, but took out all her frustration in the 200 meters final. She ran a blazing first 150 meters and tried her best to hold on for the final 50 meters as her chief rival Gwen Torrence of the United States tried to catch her. But it was not enough as Merlene Ottey crossed the line in 21.98 seconds to take the win and become the first Caribbean woman to earn an individual World Championship gold medal. Here are some honorable mentions of Caribbean first-time performances at the World Athletics Championships. Number 1, Veronica Campbell wins the 100 meters at the 2001 Osaka World Championships. 2, Ivan Pedrosa wins the long jump at the 1995 Gothenburg World Championships. 3, Bridget Foster Hilton wins the 100 meters hurdles at the Berlin 2009 World Championships. 4, the Bahamas wins the men's 4x400 meters relay at the 2001 Edmonton World Championships. 5, Team Jamaica wins the men's 4x100 meters relay at the 2009 Berlin World Championships. We hope you have enjoyed revisiting these awe-inspiring achievements that have left a lasting impact on the world of sports. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more exciting content. Which Caribbean moment impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any other topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to let us know. Until next time, keep cheering on these phenomenal athletes and witnessing history in the making. Let us cheer on our Caribbean athletes as they compete at this year's Budapest World Championships. Stay tuned to J-irie Caribbean Sports as we bring you all the action from this season's track and field events. See you in the next video.